downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
To kick off for Detroit.
Two teams here playing for pride as the final week of the NFL season is underway. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Kaepernick now on first down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd.
And I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him. 2
plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He will find the rookie from LSU. That's Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Kaepernick to throw again. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings.
To
Herb Smith Jr., his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you start on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Score Vikings 6, Lions nothing.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On first and 10, Stafford. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At their 48-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Here's Stafford. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 3.
Give him 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down. Throwing again at Stafford. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
On fourth down, the Lions trot out their new punter for 2020, Jack Fox. KJ Osborne deep for Minnesota. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
In his own end zone, it's Kaepernick. Over the middle to Smith. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. This one brought in by Jefferson.
Kaepernick.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Justin Jefferson.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Third and long. It's Kaepernick. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Kaepernick. Incomplete. Will Harris there to make the play.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Stafford. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. This is incomplete. It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Kaepernick hit. He lost the football. Going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here.
Complete.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. 6-0 our score after 1.
6. Lions nothing.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
On the return, here's Agnew. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting his 2-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. He gets it left side to Johnson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage to 15. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have tied it. If they hit the extra point, they'll have the lead. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
That's the score, Lions 7, Vikings 6.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And the Vikings first down.
On first and 10, here's Kaepernick. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. To throw, it's Kaepernick. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On first down, Kaepernick. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
And the Vikings.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. Now Kaepernick again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Kaepernick to throw again. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now Kaepernick to try again here after the pick six. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Lets it fly for 3. This is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
Minnesota.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Again, it's Kaepernick. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st down.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. Kaepernick now to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
On first down, Stafford here. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing deep for Galladay. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Now it's Stafford. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taken in the end zone. Doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. On first down, it's Johnson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Second and 7 at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Maurice Hurst just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Here's Stafford. Screen play, Johnson. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he's got some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Stafford on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They run. It's Johnson going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10.
He goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They go play action here on first down. Shakes off the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jamie Collins able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. This one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Kaepernick now on third and goal. Airing it out deep for Smith. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
Incomplete.
But we saw that they had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Agnew now to return. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Stafford on first down. The left side completion to Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Number 33, carry on.
Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
2-yard line.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety, Harrison Smith. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Catch by Tracy Walker. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Now this one is running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Stafford gives to Johnson on the draw, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. Look at this. They get the turnover, and it's intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Play fake here on first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Deep ball.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Kaepernick. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 45. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. That's Anthony Barr coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun. Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and
under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. From the gun, Stafford. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. They'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Johnson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock. After
the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded in the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A gain of 19 yards.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Justin Coleman. safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Stafford able to get this complete to Swift as running back.
Has been able to get it up past the 45. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Stafford.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. Set up down around the 15-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
From the red zone now, Stafford shreds the tackle. Intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Kaepernick going to throw.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down.
And the Vikings first down.
On first down, Kaepernick. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
First down, Minnesota.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. And the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. Now Kaepernick. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And unable to connect. It's incomplete. And the clock stopped at 8 seconds. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. Oh, the Vikings are pointing. They've got it. Minnesota football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call. But when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to them. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.